Going to do some breadcrumbs. Not do some breadcrumbs. I'm going to bread some chicken breast. No, that still don't make no sense. I'm going, okay. I have some chicken breast that I want to, I think I need a flat plate. I'm gonna use this one instead of the square. So I have some chicken breast in milk. I like to soak my chicken breast in milk when I'm going to do the, in Spanish, I think it's milanesa de pollo. So I use this bread crumbs, and there's a different kind, like there's different flavors of breadcrumbs when you know, there's different types. So this is the one that I'm using right now. And so yeah, I like to soak my chicken in the milk because it's soft. It helps soften up the chicken. And I just put my breadcrumbs in a plate, and I also add salt and pepper to it because I don't season the chicken. So that's why I do everything on like with the breadcrumbs, because I don't marinate none of that. Hey, so I'm making some milanesa de pollo today, and here's the breadcrumbs that I'm using. And I just add salt and pepper to the mix. How's your Sunday? What are you up to with the family? So yeah, I just put it here and mix it. It's 4 p.m. here, and we woke up late. We woke up at like 11, and my husband made breakfast. So we ate like around 12:30ish, 1 almost. And now it's like it's dinner already. That's good. I know. After this, after I make this, because I'm going to empanizarlo, and then I'm going to let it sit so that way the breadcrumbs can stick to it. Oh my goodness. No, like thankfully my kids, I tell you, like I was telling you yesterday that we don't eat breakfast because most of the times we wake up super late, so it's already brunch or lunch, and they don't wake up hungry. So last night we went to bed around, I want to say it was 11ish when we went to bed. And the baby goes to sleep whenever me and my husband go to sleep, or when we go to sleep, because he sleeps with us. So he goes to bed late too. And as long as we're in the bed with him, he will sleep. So he woke up like around 11. Like I said, we all woke up when he woke up, because then he goes and wakes up everybody else. So yeah, but sheesh, 7 a.m. I'm like, if you don't have school, you better not wake up at no 7 a.m. My elementary school kids wake up at 6 in the morning. So yeah, I tell them, I'm like, do not, when it's the weekend, when you don't have school, don't wake up early. If I don't go in there to wake you up, don't wake up. So here I have my first, look at that, it came out perfect. All right, need a plate for it. Get a napkin. Here. So yeah, this morning I had to also, not morning, during when we ate brunch, I guess you can say, I had to make tortillas a mano, and they came out okay. I usually don't make tortillas a mano, but they came out okay. I had to pull out my little what is this thing called? Let me see. For the tortillas to flatten them. Una plancha, is that what it's called? I don't even know what that's called. But because we didn't have any more tortillas. So I was like, I'm not gonna go just for tortillas. I have to a comal. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna go buy tortillas and then come back. I have masa, so I was like, let me make some and then we gotta go grocery shopping again. So, um, yeah, we gotta go grocery shop again. So I was like, I'm not gonna go just for tortillas and then we gotta go back for other stuff too. So, um, but I like doing this milanesa like at home. Here's my second piece. Because sometimes in the like when I get it already made, like if I go to the Hispanic store, to the Mexican store and get it already from the meat section, I've not all the time, but for the most part, also depending where we buy it from, the it comes out too hard. Like I don't know, the chicken, if it's been sitting there for too long, I don't know, but it comes out hard like the chicken. And I don't like that. And then sometimes or it's salty or it's not enough seasoning. I don't know, but it's just not always the same everywhere. So unless I get it from the same store every single time, if I'm craving it or whatever. But other than that, I like to make it at home. My third one. So I buy the whole chicken breast. I used to buy the chicken breast already sliced, but then since we get the big trays at Sam's Club, I just get a tray of chicken breast. It brings, I think, like 6 pieces of breast. And then I just ask my husband to filetearlo, make them really thin slices. And then I'll do this myself. It's time consuming, yeah, but I'm just like, whatever. So say hi. Who's on? Say hi. Don't be shy. I was like, let me get on live. So if anyone is just chilling, we can chit chat for a bit while I'm making this, while I'm putting breadcrumbs on my chicken. Because then after I put the chicken breast, I don't even know how to talk. I cannot. Something is wrong with me because lately I cannot say what I want to say. I do the same thing. We all eat the same thing. Since they were little, we've always ate the same thing. Obviously, if we made something spicy, then yes, I would make something probably the same thing, just not spicy. But for the most part, they all eat the same thing because I always have that thought that if we go somewhere, let's say somebody's house, we go visit somebody or to a restaurant, restaurants is different, but if we go to somebody's house and they invite us to eat and my kids, they're like, ew, like I don't want that. Or, they're picky eaters, then it's kind of like, I don't know. I get embarrassed because then it's like, what is that person gonna feed my kid? Like, what am I gonna feed my kid? Like if we're gonna be there for a while. So I always used to think that way. But yeah, no, I give my kids the same thing. Oh yeah, that sucks. I mean, like I can't, like I don't know. At first you would think like it's okay, like if they don't want, let's say, eggs, I'll make them pancakes for breakfast, but I want to know that my kid will eat eggs, because if eggs is all there is that day and I don't have pancakes, then they should be able to eat it. So Um, yeah, like if there's options and they don't want to eat eggs and there's pancakes, then yeah, like I'll make, like it's whatever, it's okay. But if there isn't, pancakes and there's only eggs and they throwing a little tantrum, it's just no, like you're gonna eat because that's all there is. And I always tell them, and I always tell them like, we're blessed that we have food because there's kids, that wish they had, a plate of food, a meal to eat, and we're over here complaining, that that's not what we want to eat or that we want McDonald's. Yeah, like, cuando se puede, then yeah, we're gonna change it up. But no, I am on YouTube live. So yeah, I don't know. I always think that way. And I think because my mom, she would always tell us that too. Like, you gotta eat what there is, because when there's no food, you're gonna have to aguantar. So I always tell my kids, like, you guys have options when there's options, but when there's no options, you gotta eat what there is. And I do have some kids. I do have a child that, there's certain things that he won't eat. Like, for example, plátano. He does not like plátano. He ate it when he was little. He would eat it. But now that he's older, no. And he don't care. He will not eat. If plátano's all there is, he would just not eat. And that's it. But it's rare. It's very rare. But for the most part, like food wise, everybody eats the same thing. We all eat the same thing. So that's good. Who else is on and doesn't want to say hi? Don't be shy. I got live because I was like, let me chit chat, with whoever else is on, gets on or whatever. I have a vlog that I did. It was a little short vlog, but I was like, let me upload something. So I still have to edit that. It's only you. No, like I don't know. It's hard though. I like to also make these because if I do have some left over. So like right now, this is for dinner. I'm going to do some rice. I think, yeah, I'm going to do some rice to go along with it. And a salad. And then if I have some leftovers, then we got, I'm going to make some chicken sandwiches, but that's for tomorrow. That's probably just going to be enough for when they get home from school hungry, because it may not be a lot left for when they get home and for dinner. So I'm going to have to cook again after that. Are they expensive? They're not expensive. It just depends what style you like or what you're looking for. It's like I usually get things that are on sale. I hardly shop for myself like that anymore. So when I do need something, I go on there to see what they have on sale. The only thing I don't like is that the fabric, I want to say, it's kind of cheap. Most of my things, like, they either rip easily, or most of the stuff is very see-through, like the shirts, very see-through, very thin. So that's annoying, because then it's like, okay, if you don't want to be showing, you got to wear something else under it. So that's very annoying. And they do have plus size. some of their clothes does run small, you can say. So if I'm usually a medium, I would get a large. I hate lying. Send me requests. What was I saying? Yeah, so there is plus size clothes on there as well. I like their pants. Their pants are very good. It's just the shirts. I've gotten dresses from them. Some of them, for the most part, are really good. And what else? The jewelry, their shoes. The shoes that I've gotten from them have lasted me a while. There was some tacones that I had bought from them. They lasted me like 2 years, and then the heels started like detaching. So I would walk and the heel would wobble. Pero me duraron a long time, and I wore them so much. I really liked them that I bought another pair. So I'll say it's really good. I guess it's mainly like try it out and see if you like it. I wouldn't really recommend like their shirts and stuff. But not all of them are see-through. Like I said, this shirt is from Fashion Nova, but I got it from the boys section. And it's not, this one's not see-through, but I mean like the other ones, like the dressy kinds, most of those are very see-through. All right, so I have one more to go. And then I like to let this sit. I would cover it up and I put it in the refrigerator to sit for at least 30 minutes before I start cooking it. That way, when I put it in the oil, the breadcrumbs don't fall off or stick to the pan. Because I had to learn that the hard way, where I started cooking them right away, and then all the breadcrumbs were falling off, and I was like, why is this happening? But then I also saw that there's some people that do like flour and egg, and I'm just like, oh, that's too complicated. So I found that if I do it this way, where I do the breadcrumbs and then put it in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes, and then I let it sit out for another couple minutes just so they're not too cold when I put it in the oil, then the breadcrumbs don't fall off. All right, so I'll wash my hands again. All right, so I am done. I didn't even count how many pieces I did, but it's a lot. So most likely there will be some left for tomorrow. And this is about, like I said, 6 chicken breasts, because I had my husband cut up like the long trays that brings the 6 pieces in there. So yeah. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comments if you have any questions in the section below. And bye.